As y'all know, I like to pre-make things that are going to be too noisy in the morning, but the night before. So we had to do the cream cheese icing tonight because it would be impossible to do it tomorrow morning with the blender because it's really, really loud. So I have the recipe, which I will post in here for the cream cheese icing, and I will also be posting the recipe for the cinnamon roll filling. And tomorrow I'm going to be using Pillsbury pizza crust this time, instead of what was it? We used some kind of other crust last time. Pastry crust. It was the pie crust. That's right. Pie crust did not work out. So I'm using pizza crust this time to see if it's a better fit. And if it turns out to be perfect, y'all, I will definitely post it as a separate video for my recipe playlist, okay? You guys know that when I do a good recipe, I will give it to you guys because I want your families to enjoy the deliciousness that is delicious. And it's a budget-friendly breakfast. Very budget-friendly, okay? It's very cheap to make it this way. It's way better than buying like the actual tins with the cinnamon rolls in it. It's way too expensive to do it that way. It's like $14 just to feed your family, and the way that I've done it, it costs like $7-8, so way better. Actually less, $3.49 for the cream cheese, and then $2.50 each for the pizza crust. So yeah, $8. Not bad. $8 versus $14 to feed a family for breakfast. That's quite a bit of monies. So I did it this way. I also let you hear Johnny's reaction to tasting the filling because I can't taste the filling because I can't eat solids. So I needed someone to taste the filling to make sure it was the right consistency. I wanted it to be cinnamony, but also brown sugary, but not too brown sugary and too cinnamony. I wanted it to be a sweet, nice coffee texture, coffee cake texture. You know what I mean? So that's why I had him taste it because I can't. And when he did, he was very, very pleased. So you will hear his reaction. And then you'll see my reaction because I was so happy. And tomorrow is going to be the most fun I've ever had in my life. I loves cooking. I loves baking. I loves it. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. I just have so much fun doing it. This is the filling. So I use one of these bowls and I put maybe 2 cups of brown sugar in here, okay? I did put in there maybe 1/4 cup, less than 1/4, maybe 1/8 cup of cinnamon, like a very short, like small amount. If I was to put it into teaspoons or tablespoons, I think it would be like 3 to 4 teaspoons of cinnamon, okay, in the bottom. And then I put 2 cups of brown sugar, and then I did 1.5 cups of white sugar.
can already. Oh, oh,
Is it perfect?
yeah.
So I don't need to put any more?
No. Oh, it's making me cry.
Didn't I tell you? I know what I'm doing.
Oh man.
The woman knows best, man. Okay? The woman knows best. I can't wait to make these tomorrow. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited.
If y'all know me, you know I like to joke around a lot. So that was my little happy dance because I was so happy with the outcome of the filling and the icing, the cream cheese icing. Oh, I was just so excited for tomorrow, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh. Okay, y'all. This was like, yeah. This was the morning, so I cleaned my space, as you guys know I do. Laid down the parchment paper, and then I had to get some flour because I knew that it'd probably stick to the parchment paper, and I didn't want it to stick. And I also needed the flour for the rolling pin because I knew that the rolling pin might stick to the dough as well. So I was reading to see how long to put it in and how much to preheat. So I did that. Then I got everything ready. Rolling pin, cinnamon filling, flour, and then I started to get to work. And so I pulled out the pizza crust, and I had to like stretch it. So that's what you're going to see me doing, stretching it. I had to stretch it. As you can see, it was getting sticky, so I had to put some flour on everything just to get it to move. So it got to the size I wanted it. So then I got to put the butter on. I found the butter wasn't very easy to spread with the flour on the dough, but I still managed to get it done. So it's all good, you know. By the way, the filling smells amazing. The cinnamon roll filling, it smells amazing. So yeah, it was amazing. So I realized that the spoon wasn't going to work because it was too clumpy, so I had to use my hand. So I put it on there and then I spread it out with my fingers to make sure that it spread all over the butter. And because I had to use 2 crusts, I had to make sure that I had enough filling for both, and I had just enough. There was literally nothing left after using the other half for the other crust, which you'll see in a moment. It turned out pretty good. Like, they're very big, so it's a good size. And so yeah, I got the frosting out too so that it would be nice room temperature to be spreadable once the cinnamon rolls are nice and cooled down when they come out. I put them in for 23 minutes like usual. With the other Pillsbury recipe, it says to put them in for 23 minutes and then pull them out. So I did the same thing with these ones at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 minutes with the pizza crust. And yeah, I think it's going to turn out much better than the pie crust. Much better, I'm pretty sure. This one was much easier because it was already pretty much formed, so I didn't really have to do anything. The first one was harder because it was all wonky, but this one was much easier. So you just roll it out and then you shape it, put the butter on it. Make sure that you put a nice little amount of butter on there. You don't have to have it too thin because you want it to be able to hold the filling. So, and then you just spread the filling like this. And I made sure that it was all over and done. Then I rolled it up. I had to be very, very careful rolling it because I didn't want it to be too loose. I wanted it to be tight at the beginning and then loose as you go, so that it would evenly cook. They're quite big, so don't worry about that. Much bigger than the pie crust. I made 12. All right, y'all. They're going in. And if you know anything about me, you know I like to have a clean space afterwards. So I like to tidy up after I'm done. So that's what I did because I have enough time between when I put them in and when they come out and sit and wait until they're nice and cooled down enough that I can put the icing on. So I had enough time to clean up. So I like to do that. I mean, it's good practice. You know, don't leave a mess kind of thing. Man, they're starting to smell really good now. I can smell them. It smells like cinnamon rolls. Well, so did the pie crust too, though. They smell like cinnamon rolls too, but I think these ones smell more like real cinnamon rolls. You know what I mean? Real cinnamon rolls, yo. Real. Anyway, so I did this. And then as soon as I was done cleaning up, I washed my hands. And here I am making this video so that I could do the after video when they come out. So excited. I can't wait to see what they look like. Yeah, they don't have too much longer now, so I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I was so excited. So excited. All right, I'll be back when they're out. So now is the time when I decided that it was time to put the icing on. So I had to bring everything onto the plates. So some of the sugar came out onto the cookie sheet and turned into a candy-like substance, but it's okay. It still tasted really good apparently, so. But just so you guys know, Johnny requested that next time I put it in for 20 to 21 minutes rather than 23 minutes because the edge ones, the ones on the edges of the cookie sheet, like in the corners, were hard. So on the outside, the middle was fine, but the outside was hard. So next time I have to put them in for just 20 to 21 minutes so that it's all soft. And yeah, so I know better now, and I just, at least I got the recipe right. I got the right dough, I got the right filling, I got the right icing, and that's what mattered to me the most, was I wanted to get the right consistency. So next time, a little less time inside the oven is not that bad. I just really glad that I found the right recipe. So now I can share this recipe. I'm very excited and happy about it. And this is a budget-friendly, homemade cinnamon rolls, okay? Budget friendly. And as you guys know, when I serve my husband, I always serve him with a coffee because he deserves to have a nice morning, you know? So I'm very, very happy that I got to do this for him and my family. Very, very excited.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna hide my reaction first. How long are you putting it for?
23.
Next time? 21? Maybe 20? Then check. Taste is delicious. The middle, the inside, nice and soft. The outside, a little hard.
Okay. But this is the perfect texture.
Oh, very.
So I found the recipe.
Yeah, just a little more, less time.
So there you go, guys. This is the recipe. Yay. How's the icing? Perfect, right? I know. Johnny approved.